Good morning. Do you have the right one? Good morning, everybody. Yep. And then you hit edit privacy.
Oh.
And you hit public. Good morning. We have one person on. And I think it's me.
We're actually on time.
So we scared everybody just like I thought we would. Okay. And I'm sharing. So hopefully people will know we're here. So, okay, go back your arrow. And bring it up.
This is
Yeah. And then hit like. And hit share. And hit share now. Okay.
I'm waiting.
Now it says we have 0 people.
That's okay.
Well, I should be on. That's why I'm... Sorry. Wow, that was a sneeze. Okay. I shared it again. Okay, now we have 2 people. You and I are on. That is so good that we are on our own channels. Oh, hello, Mele. Hello, Ilani.
Morning.
Bless you too. I hope you're feeling good today. Nicole, wow, it has been a long time since I've seen you. I hope you're doing well. Are you up in Prescott? Or are you here? I don't know. Okay, so we're not going to be asking you questions, but we would like you to ask us questions.
If you're looking answers, if you're answer hunting, throw us your query.
Yes. Oh, you're in Albuquerque. Wow. You're doing it in Albuquerque. I hope it has to do with art. I hope you're having fun.
And working and dancing around fires.
Ooh, that sounds like fun to me.
If they're in the teepees, I just sitting there exploring with Indians.
Okay, like about your spiritual journey?
Exactly.
If you have questions, yes.
Yeah.
Anything.
Anything about what happened to you this week, somebody going on in your world that you don't know quite what that's about, or what else could we say? Yeah. I want your cat eat its food tonight.
Let's not, yeah. I don't really want to tap into
the animal thing.
The animal. Well, I mean, I love animals, so I'm not saying that.
Yeah.
But
for your highest and better expansion is what we're after here. Something that does our challenge here, how brilliant they can make us look.
Yeah.
It's not about us. Work and fun. Anything specific about work and fun?
What ritual will both of you do for 11/11? Well, at 11/11 tomorrow on 11/11, I will be listening to Beth Williams at Awakenings of Phoenix. She will be introducing us to her business and how she got started. So I will be there for that. But 11:11 p.m., I have a list of what I'm going to be doing on that, and I can tap into that later. But I wanted to pull this up since we were talking about this. If anyone in the Phoenix area wants to come to see us at 5137 West Thunderbird Road, Awakenings of Phoenix, their 1-year anniversary is going on, and we will be there between, I put 11 to 5, but it's actually 11 to 4. I'm going to have to correct that.
I didn't realize you'd been there that long.
1 year now. Yeah. And it's a lovely store, isn't it?
It is a pretty store. It's on a par with anything I've seen in Sedona, if not equal to or better than. Nicely done, very thoughtfully laid out, very elegant. All of that stuff.
Okay, so that's better. It's 11 to 4, not 11 to 5. I do.
So as we expand here, any question is okay to ask. There's nothing you can't throw out to us that we can't explore. Except for stock market stuff. I'm not good at that. Or lottery numbers.
We can ask Gabriel if he doesn't want to tell us. That's fine.
I'm sure that they always they have a way of even taking questions like that to make you wonder, self-introspect.
Yes. Yeah. And I might be able to post some of the, I don't know if I'll be able to post a ritual in here or not.
Diane, sure, you're on number 3 in here. So
yes.
So we're asking you guys to ask us questions today. Think of a question that's profound that would help redirect your life.
Yes, we're not looking something like general, not a question.
Specific.
Which general are you talking about? Eisenhower. I don't know any other. I can't remember any other generals.
No, there was
at the Patton.
Yeah, there was General Patton. There was who was the guy that invaded the Philippines? MacArthur.
Yes.
General Grant, Civil War.
Yes, General Grant.
History stuff. That's interesting. I can't imagine those days. Oof.
So if you say for your highest and greatest good, that's not general, but I'm just saying that's a way to ask a general question without asking a general question, right?
Or if you're feeling lost,
yes.
Looking for the path.
Or stuck or anything else.
And so you get the ritual. I don't think of a ritual. I'm just going to wait and see what happens.
Well, there are rituals. I actually have it on this computer, the different rituals to do. So is she asking him? I don't know if she's asking. She was asking us what
you're going to do.
Yeah.
I see. Diana, good morning. Yeah, Diana, you have a deep philosophical question. It doesn't have to be philosophical. Deep question of concern, question of interest, question of.
And we're not going to answer 5 or 6, Diana. Just letting you know.
You know her.
I know you don't go to that extreme. I was exaggerating just to make a point. Keep it on one question, please. And if you want just the highest and greatest good, that's
Diana, do you have children? Why am I getting children?
She does.
Something about children. An oldest daughter. Around here.
No, she has a daughter.
I'm just getting something about somebody with kids here. I'm hearing the words oldest daughter. Oh, hi, Susan.
Hello, Susan.
And that cute little emoji coming with. Here's one of those loaded questions. Will I meet someone soon? They'll have a heyday with that one.
Yeah. Oh, you're going to meet 100 people in the next, if you get out and be sociable, you'll meet a lot. Yes, she has a son, Diana. I knew she had a son, but I didn't think she had a daughter.
About meeting someone, here's the first thing that just popped in my head. You make a list. What do you want them to be like? And the next question is, how many of the traits that you're asking to have in someone else do you subscribe to? Or are you part of? The point being, you will align better with what you currently are exhibiting. And then there's the other thing that I'm hearing is, when you go to meet someone, there's always lessons involved.
Always.
What to give up, what to claim, what to, you group you up, preventing you from pushing forward with the company. That's a good question. How do you both stop the ego from preventing you from pushing forward and accomplishing goals?
I will talk about that in a second, but definitely go with.
I was playing with the.
Are we
going? Meeting someone is such an open-ended thing.
I do see. Right. We're going back to Diana, but we'll be with you next, Mele or Elani.
The first question is, do you really want to meet somebody? Because when you think about all the ramifications of doing that, are you secure in who you are? Are you ready to meet somebody? To room with somebody? Cleaned up.
Okay, Diana, we're stuck on these meeting people. We're not going to go to a next question and the next question. He was tapping into a daughter. That could be a granddaughter too. Does your son have daughters? A daughter.
Somebody's oldest daughter.
An oldest daughter.
Dark hair.
Dark hair.
YouTube is good.
So we're still working on you, Diana, but it's about your son. Does he have an oldest daughter or a daughter with dark hair?
They were concerned about the oldest daughter. That's the problem. I mean, she's
Thank you,
okay.
Jay-Z.
So if
No, a
somebody has
friend
an oldest
does.
daughter, I know.
No, a friend does.
No, it's too distant. It's somebody here
Okay. And
on the screen.
okay.
It's relative. Maybe they're not on
Is
it.
it not is it relative to Diana or somebody else? Not my son, not that I know of. Why? Because I thought you had grandchildren besides your son, but I could be wrong.
It was a fleeting, glimmering message that came through, but it was not detailed.
Yeah, it's not your friend's daughter. Okay.
Well, let's let that one sit.
Okay.
What was the next one?
Melee was next, and her question was okay. So we'll go with you and Gabriel first. See what we've got on that one.
I'm sorry, it's not what was quite wrong.
It's up.
I'm pushing forward, accomplishing goals. Okay. Goals are premier. The goals are what you set your sights on. You put your crosshairs of your visual weapon and you keep your eyes on the prize. That's the preliminary thing that they are suggesting takes place. Without that goal out there in front of you, you have nothing to aim at. It also adds clarity to the universe and what it wants to support you with. Without the goal, you're just drifting in space. It's like walking down a dark hallway at night. Yes, you're moving, but you can't see where you're going. You can't get any clarity on the destination, etc. You get our drift. So, first of all, keep an eye on the prize, like I said. I know I just walk around and I just keep visualizing the end result of whatever project I'm trying to accomplish. Okay, it would look like this, it would look like that. And I'm thinking, what's the next thing I can do to take the next step? But the ego is a tricky thing because the ego, you got to have it to keep you moving. Without the ego, it's a survival tool. I think you would just crumble in a little while in a corner and not get anywhere, but they want to continue. The importance of the ego is a primary tool in the survival aspect, certainly. Ego is also a satiating tool that lets you know when accomplishment has taken place. Without the ego, you would just certainly have a bag of, shall we say, mush. The ego added structure to the project. It has structure to the cause. Don't beat ego up too much. Just learn to keep it in perspective. The ego needs to take a step back sometimes and let the clarity of the project intervene in that. So what they're saying is balance. Ego is a necessary tool. It's like a hammer in your toolbox. You can't hammer a nail in with a screwdriver, etc., etc. So don't beat yourself up about the ego unless it's consuming you to the point that you are, I would say, not fun to be around. Is that, I don't know where that came from. Keep your temper, keep your balance, and thank ego for being part of the picture, but ask it to step back and be, shall we say, modest. And I'm going to stop there on that one. Hope that helps.
Okay, and what I've got and what I've dealt with over the last year as far as the ego is concerned is yes, that it supposedly is in your right brain, and to me the mind is left brain, and the mind is, so left brain is your ego, right brain is your mind or your soul connection. I don't think my ego was that big to begin with, so it was easier to not put in submission, but use, like he said, as a positive tool than an overbearing dictator of what I was going to do. So I was able to work with it. If something popped in my head, oh, you can't do that. It's like, I do have this. I've done this before, or I've done something like it, and I know I can do it. So thank you for your input, ego. But I've got this, and just be there when I really need you, because ego is your fight and flight mechanism. So it can kick in when you need it the most and think about it the least. But also your mind is there, and your soul consciousness is there to not only keep your ego in check, but to connect you with higher consciousness, to connect you with your guides and all the higher entities that there are in the universe, and however you see things like that. The largest thing you can think of, that's what, and connects you directly to God or the creator. So that's why you need the mind, body, and soul connection.
One of the thought I did, and I learned this a number of years ago, which helped me a lot, is that need to be right. If you find yourself having to be right, ego has got you by the
Yes,
feet.
exactly.
When you can back off and say, I don't need to be right, I don't need to win here, I don't need to be the victor. That's the crushing blow. When you can, it's like having somebody step on your foot and taking the blame for it rather than blaming them.
Right.
It's a silly little game I play with myself. But when you have to be right and you're going to go to the mat doing that, that's when egos got you by the neck.
Yes.
And that's what they're aware of.
Yeah.
Good. Yes.
You don't have to be
right. So true. You don't have to be right.
And remember, when you're dealing with somebody else, you're dealing with their insecurities, their ego, their negativity. You're dealing with all of that. So don't take what they're telling you personally. So therefore, you don't have to be right, because it has nothing to do with you. So be there for them and understand. Yeah, I understand that's where you're coming from, and I applaud you, but unfortunately, that's not how I think, and that's not what I believe. So we each have our own opinion.
Here's the tool I use. You're entitled to your opinion, no matter how stupid it is.
Yeah, but you got to be a little positive. Just saying.
That's my last ditch smart ass response.
And mine is don't look in the mirror when you're talking to people. Okay, just saying, part of having a broader perspective for myself. Yes, definitely have a broader perspective for yourself. But your mind is important, like you said, when you're in your head, because believe me, I get those things that I can't let go of, and it's like, guides and mind, I need your help. Even if you go to your highest self, it's like, please let me let go of this. I don't want it in my brain anymore. And then you move on.
And that's our story, and we're sticking to it.
So we hope that helped you about the ego situation, because it doesn't get in the way of a lot of people. And I was just thinking of something somebody told me the other day that read me and said that I need to rule with an iron fist. But that doesn't mean it has to have anything to do with my ego. I want to keep it in my mind, not my ego. As you were answering this for me, I saw 1111 on the sky. Okay, yeah. And remember, when you do see 1111, just think of what you want to manifest in. Okay? And what I'm trying to manifest in, what I am manifesting in, sorry, I forgot the word, the 3-letter word I'm not saying. As I am manifesting in for tomorrow, it is food trucks and clean eats to make it to Awakenings of Phoenix.
You're manifesting food trucks.
Food trucks and clean eats, because that is a great restaurant, and I want everybody to get to know that there is an alternative way to eat around here, and it's fast food. Plus, they make meal plan that you can take home food.
You always get a lot.
Yes, you do.
Plates are usually heaping on a food truck.
Oh, that's true too.
I don't know what
At
it is.
food trucks.
You can have 2 meals if you have.
Yeah. Take half home or eat half later. Have breakfast and lunch. Yes, I am making this happen. And when it hits 11:11 here, I'm going to be saying it again. That was for your 11:11. But yeah, we've got less than 2 hours before it hits 11:11 here. So she's definitely on the East Coast. So we have 7 people on.
Next.
We haven't gotten any more questions. I know Elizabeth and Susan, you guys came in a little bit later. We're asking what you would like to know. And Diana, if you post the question, like I said, we might not get to it, but you can post another question. But you are definitely not going to be the first on the list that we answer this time. Okay, no offense. Okay, so Jay-Z, would love to hear any messages coming through for Jay-Z.
What are we doing? We'd love to hear any message come through for Jason.
Jay-Z.
Jay-Z is his name?
Or her
Jay-Z.
name. Is it him or her? I don't know.
Here. Here's
What
what
do
I'm
you feel?
getting. We hear Jay-Z loud and clear. He has more questions than answers, and he's overwhelming himself with the possible outcome of many unforeseen events. The need to not be so future bound is imperative with you. Pull back the reins on the horse and slow the wagon down and pay attention to where you currently are on the trail. Ooh, Western motif.
I am a woman. Sorry.
Okay.
Sorry, Gabriel. Didn't mean to interrupt you.
Why are you getting heat? Apologies. Probably it was me interjecting. I'd say took Jay-Z as a male initial. Jay-Z. All right. Well, then be a wild woman of the West on the wagon. Pull the reins back on the horses. And anyway, you're wrapped up in future possibilities that may never happen, so you're putting all this worry energy into it for nothing. Wait until the situation comes up and then ponder your options rather than obsessing about an overabundance of actions that will or won't take place. The focus, the necessity of focus is in the moment. That's where you have all the power. So they're just reiterating, come back to the moment, come back to the moment, stay here, and slow that horse down, pull it back. And they're even saying, don't worry about what's behind the wagon, just think where you are on the trail.
Okay.
And echoing.
Yeah, I'm checking.
It's better here.
Are we better now?
Do we have extra microphones on?
I'm just checking on that. It's hard to understand him. Did you understand anything, Jay-Z, of what he said? Can you? It's better.
It's better. Okay. Anyway, Jay-Z, basically the thrust of the message was, depending on how much you heard or didn't hear, was you got to stay in the moment. You're worried about too much that's going on out ahead. And they're saying that would benefit you more than anything else. So focus on that. It's a big job. That's why they don't want to overwhelm you with more information, but just you got to realize how much you're worrying about that may never happen.
And remember, when you're worrying about things, take back control, yes, but take back your control, but don't be focused on things that aren't in the here and now, is what they're saying. Focus on the here and now. Take back your control. Always take back your control. I'll put it up in a minute. Your power and your energy. But what am I thinking for her? But don't worry about other things, because if you start worrying about too much, you're going to manifest negativity into you. You don't want that. Think positive. Think the here and now.
She's worried about the future.
Yeah, don't worry about the future.
How did we know that?
Be in the present. Exactly. And when you talk about taking control, I have to pull this one up, and I haven't yet this morning, but it's very important for all of us. Let me get this. I call back my power and energy from all corners, people, places, and situations that have been draining, siphoning, or stealing from me, consciously or subconsciously, intentionally or unintentionally, from all realms, worlds, and directions. I am safe, certain, and protected. So shall it be. Or you can use mote it be or blessed be. Whatever you want to use at the end, that's up to you. But this is very important to say day and night, because you need to take your power back. It's not somebody else's power or energy. It's yours to use.
Are you responding to the guy thing, letting her know that she?
What?
It's too many questions, but I didn't know whether you want to go there or not.
Yeah, if you have a second question, so better focus on yourself. Exactly. And when you're talking about other people, they're in their path and you're in yours. You might be there to help them, but don't do for them. Do for yourself.
It's like doing somebody's homework.
Yeah. You can't. They're not going to learn anything. You've got to focus on you and take care of you. I'm going to tap in a second, because I want to check on your heart chakra. I feel warmth there, but not enough. So you do have you have unconditional love for yourself. You do, but it needs to be stronger. So you need to work on it. Remember, you've got to take care of you first before you can help anybody else. So work on your unconditional love. One of my affirmations I say is, I radiate unconditional love for everyone, including myself. And I radiate it out. And when I do that, I feel a lot of warmth in my chest. Okay. And I've been striving for the last year to get to where I am radiating it 24/7. I've woken up from a sound sleep feeling very warm in my heart chakra. And what that tells me is somebody needed my love while I was sleeping, my unconditional love. And I didn't have to think about it. It was done automatically. And when you get to that point, I tell you, you are love. I mean, your entity is love. It's so empowering. And remember, unconditional love is an infinite power and energy. You can use it, you get it from everywhere, and you can use it for everyone. That's all I got for you. As love. But yeah, that to me is the same question. I can't really tell you about anybody else, but I can only tell you about you.
Let them go play in the playground and ride whatever amusements they want.
Oh, okay. Elizabeth's question now, oops, I just took that up, is how is my surgery going to go? It's Tuesday.
Tuesday. Where's Tuesday? McIntyre. That's interesting. I see you laying on a table, but I see huge hands over the top of you, radiating energy. Do you get anything like that?
I like that.
Which means there's something that's with you that's going to be there. I think it's going to be all good. I'm hearing the words, you'll wake up refreshed. I don't know how major this is, but that's all sounds good to me.
I know that you've had, I think, problems. I'm not sure if it's hips or legs or something like that, but right now I'm getting a pain in my right shoulder. What it is with my right shoulder this whole week. Anyway, well, I know a lot of people that are having shoulder surgery.
Getting major surgery.
Oh, major surgery. So it's not back. Yeah, I thought that was
not fun.
No. Okay, so I'm tapping into that, and they're making me sit up straighter too.
I'm just wondering. I'm tuning in on Gabe here a minute on your back thing, but I clearly saw the hands. Mm-hmm. Okay. What they're saying now is just call in your guides, whatever your entities of healing are for you, and set the intention to have them oversee the surgery, guide the surgeon's hands. Uh, you could even visualize a room full of white light, whatever is positive to you. There's white light, there's gold Christ light, there's whatever you're comfortable with. Oh, they're saying fill the room with energy. The more, the better. And it's almost like I feel I'm packing a box with, wrapping and,
Oh, yeah.
pack it in there. And as a ritual, bless all the doctors and attendants you see in the room prior to the surgery on your way down. Being fearful will not help. That negates the situation. Love and blessings to all around you. Okay, so don't make it about you. Make it about everybody in the room with you. All right. And then I'm getting this feeling of amplification. If you send energy to the doctors and everybody involved in the process, it all bounces back to you.
And again, Elizabeth, I want to say unconditional love to all of them. And to me, I believe in multiple layers of unconditional love. So if you have any questions on that, I'll let you know. But this is her
is
12th
Liz.
Yeah, it's
Liz.
Yeah,
Okay.
Monday night. Last time I saw all of you guys standing around my bed with light. Whoa,
Yeah, we did that
lightsabers protected.
at Monday night. We did a quick healing in the class.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, well, you got this down, Liz. Now that I know what you're talking about.
Yeah. And I know you've been having problems with your back, but I couldn't remember it was legs and knees and stuff too. But you've been having a lot of physical problems. However, I want to tell you that Mele, or otherwise known as Elani, on YouTube says lots of love and sparkles to Elizabeth. So Liz,
Lots
that's
of
for
love
you.
and sparkles.
Yes, I love that.
I like sparkles.
And she has a purple heart and stars. Since you can't see it, I thought I'd share that with you. Okay, anything else that Liz needs to know? Just be. Yes. And we did hear that if you're going into surgery, make sure you put the bubble of light around that area as well, so that when you come out of the surgery, it heals faster. That's what I've been told.
Oh, good idea. Yeah. I didn't think about that.
So if it's the white light or gold Christ light, yeah. Hello, Miss Angie. How are you today? I didn't get to watch Wednesday night, so I didn't know if you guys were on or not. Oh, I think I did for a minute or two, but. And Rachel, welcome in. We are asking you to ask questions today because we're tapping into Gabriel. He wants us to have questions ready for him.
No question is too, what's that phrase? No question is too silly. No question is, there's no such thing as a stupid question.
Right, exactly.
So.
Okay, and this we've got for Kat Abzug, wondering what is going to make things click for me. Click. Okay.
It's attitude, of course. Here's what I'm getting. Are you thinking about what you don't have, or thinking about what you want? Or thinking about what you do have and being grateful for it? So there's want and having, and which one are you beating the drum for? So here's where all this stuff's popping in. I'm guilty of that as much as anybody. On a bad day, I'm whining or complaining about wah. But my example to share with you is I'm out in my truck a lot during the day. And on a bad day, all it takes for me is see somebody in a wheelchair with no legs downtown sitting on a street corner. I go, I don't have a problem in the world. Or you see somebody hobbling across to living in a tent, and I'm going, there's food on my table, and I got lights that I can turn on and off, and that's a pretty big deal.
And as a plumber, you have plumbing.
I do. And the stat that I heard some years ago, I don't know how accurate it is now, only 40% of the world has toilets. I'm one of the 40%.
Oh, wow. Yeah.
And only 8% of the world has checking accounts. Wow. I'm in the upper echelon there.
Ooh.
Yeah, no, that one rocked my world one time. So where I'm going with this, hon, is what are you thinking about? What you don't have or what you do have? It's that gratitude thing. Attitude of gratitude. And I say that to reinforce it in myself because I work on that too.
Yes. And, um, I do post an affirmation quite often. However, that affirmation has changed a little bit, and I changed it a little further as well. And that is, um, I know I can find it. I have so many things in here. Here it is. This is Dawn's. I believe in infinite abundance. Now, this is what I've added. I am eternally appreciative and grateful that my wants and needs are always met. Don has that. He is for. I am for. I think he says I am forever grateful that my wants and needs are met. But this is my version of it that I added. So they're saying this every morning. Even the old version is fine, but this adds appreciation and gratefulness to it. And appreciation has a higher vibration, higher energy than grateful does. Okay. So it's love, appreciation, joy, and grateful.
She had it written on her mirror.
What?
Her gratitude, apparently. Oh, Don's version.
God's version, yeah.
Good, yeah. So you're on the right track. It's like learning a dance step. You just do it till it's muscle memory and it becomes automatic.
Yeah.
I passed the house art chat yesterday.
Okay, good. Good. But what is the question you have? Because you said, am I too late? So we're doing readings on a question
Ask
that
us
you
a
have.
question.
Even if it is what is for my highest and greatest good, or what's the message, whatever. No, general is not a question because we don't want to talk to Patton or who we name McCarthy
MacArthur,
or Eisenhower. Wait,
President Grant, General Grant.
yeah, Grant. Those were all generals.
Eisenhower.
Why am I not thinking of Grant's opposite?
Oh,
Well, there's
Robert E. Lee.
Yeah, he was a general, Robert E. Lee, and Sherman. Yeah. Anyway, what's my next step and what you said? What is the next step in your highest and greatest good? How's that?
Rachel. Let's see. Rachel, what's my next? Which one are we working on?
Rachel.
We are working on
Hold on.
it.
Let me pull her up.
Okay. So Rachel wants to know what her next. Oh, what I'm hearing is be patient. What they're telling me is patience is a virtue. In your case, you're showing me a jar. Like you have this thing in a jar and you keep shaking it, trying to make it do something different. And it's like when you grab somebody by the shoulders to try to shake sense. I don't know.
Yeah.
That's the energy I get from you about this jar. So I don't know what you've got in the jar, but you're frustrated because something's not working out. And they're saying, let it go. You're trying to make something happen that is not of benefit to you. I think that's the analogy. Yeah. You're trying to, it's a controlling thing.
We were talking about egos versus mind earlier. So make sure you don't worry about the ego part. You stick to what is needed. And the universe has given you a couple 2x4s, not strong ones, but you know that. So you just need to keep healing.
Yeah,
and go ahead.
We were talking about being right, the need to having to be right this morning. I get the sense this thing that you're dealing with is with another person. Let them go make their own mistakes. They're going to learn faster that way. Even if you see what they're doing is wrong to you, just back off and let them do their dance. That serves both of you better than you trying to redirect them because you don't know what their mission is. And they may need this, should I say, misdirected experience.
Yes.
To redirect them.
To get them back on the path that they're supposed to be. Yeah. Definitely. Happy Friday, everyone. Yes, it is Friday. And it is 11/11 Eve. Remember, 11/11 is going to be a fantastic day tomorrow.
Do we get presents under the tree tomorrow?
No, you get to manifest in what you want to manifest in, but think positive. But remember, today, get rid of everything that no longer serves you.
Ooh,
Get rid of the negatives.
That's a lot of stuff.
Yes, forgiveness is important too.
There's that. That one keeps coming around my circuit from you and everybody else.
Yes, but
I'm working on it.
But you guys, everyone was. I'm excited about 11/11. You know, I love a portal. Yes, and you have your own personal portal, and I know I do too. Everybody does have their own portal. Everybody's a manifester, but you have to believe it. I know Angie getting her manifesting going. She hasn't stopped her manifesting in the last couple months. She just keeps pulling money out of the portals, and it keeps coming to her. And I know I've had a few yeah. I know you've had a few what was that? There was a question before. I mean, there was a statement. Saturday already here. Yeah, it's already there for you. What time is it there?
What part of the
Elizabeth?
world?
She's in Christchurch, New Zealand.
Oh.
I think that's what you said.
She got to sleep in this morning.
No. It's morning for us, but I think I don't know if you're 12 hours difference or how many hours difference you are from us. No, it has to be more than 12 hours. So I don't know how many.
All right. Go be happy, Laura.
4:45 a.m. Oh, we just missed 444 for you.
Oh, Angie likes my blue background.
Thank you. I was going to ask you guys that if anybody could rate his blue background.
I was told my books were too distracting, so.
Yeah. Well, there were other things said, but I prefer that one. Yeah. Tea time for me. No hungry throat.
Oh, it matches my eyes. I didn't think about that.
Yes, and you have the shirt goes well with it today.
Yeah, this
it's
is
kind of off. It's not
my retro bowling shirt.
Yeah. So we're asking for a 1 to 5. 5 being that you like it a lot.
Yeah, right.
And 1 is not so happy with it. If you like this, 2 questions. If you like it, and if you like it better than the books. Liz says she loves it.
I give it a 5, Scott. Blue, my favorite color. Well, that would cinch the deal on that one. 4.
Thanks, Rachel. And there is gold in that. Gold, blue, and white are also Gabriel's colors. So that's why I put that there. But I love books, so the other one didn't bother me. Okay.
Artsy. I'm artsy too. It's my creative side.
Oh, and Karen says 5. Oh, and I didn't mean to mention Karen and let's see. Who else? Yes. Karen and Elizabeth Jane. I have to say that because we have a Liz in here, but her name is Elizabeth too. Anyway, Elizabeth Jane and Karen, if you guys have specific questions, please let us know. That's what we're answering today is specific questions. Have to be real earth-shattering. They could be what's for my highest greatest good. That's fine. Oh, A5 says the background is calming. I like that.
Oh.
I didn't mind.
I didn't think about that.
Stands out. Yes.
I was busy.
Yeah. And it's swirly. And to me, I thought of this for Scott first, but then I thought of you, Angie, because of you being a Pisces. For some reason, it reminded me of you.
But the universe, I'm sure, is swirling.
Yes.
We'll do that.
And Lottie, we're doing good. Welcome in. And Lottie, we're asking you to put down a question if you have a question. Julie, do you get anything on my energy? I was in the oh my goodness. Having a blood transfusion? Oh my goodness. Hold on. Wow, that's a lot, girl. It went directly to my kidneys. Are you having, was it, hemoglobin was deathly low. Oh my goodness. Do they, take a blood test to find out if your kidneys are working properly? Because immediately my kidney went in.
Oh,
Is it in the North or South Island and will my health improve? Okay, we've got you, Elizabeth. I'll put you that on the list too.
who's next?
Well, you're working on Rachel. What's her next step? Did we say a next step for Rachel?
I thought
Did we say a next step for her?
she's.
Oh yeah, you did.
Well, she was.
Okay.
Wasn't she the one that she wasn't the one looking ahead. She was the one.
No, something. We just pulled her up.
Rachel, what's my next step?
An EKG. Okay.
Rachel, did we not deal with you? I thought we did. I have to. My brain is.
What's highest, greatest good? I think we went into talking to other people first, but Rachel, are you still here?
Sorry, we didn't mean to ignore you. I thought we answered.
You might have, but I don't remember answering direct because we had so many people popping questions up. Okay, and I'm tapping in. Gosh, there's a lot of but there's a lot of things you're thinking about besides yourself right now, Angie. So I'm trying to tap into you and not.
Okay, thank you. I thought we're done with Rachel.
Okay. You said to continue to keep doing what I'm doing. Okay. I think I think. Okay. Do what you're doing, but I think he did say something about don't focus on other people. They have their own path. Right. Okay. Now Angie, because Angie's been in a while, so we need to finish Angie. Do you have any messages for Angie while I'm tapping?
I've been listening to you and I'm tapping in here and I'm thinking I'm getting nothing about the hemoglobin hospital situation. But I did feel the downside of the energy.
Yeah.
And I'm tuning. But I'm hearing the word lack of self-care. So what aren't you're not eating right or something. And it's minerals.
My energy was tired. I didn't notice, but that is a symptom of low hemoglobin. Actually, yes, it is, but it's also the other way around. It was a psychic first, and it brought on the manifestation of low hemoglobin.
She's not being consistent with something. There's something she's hit and miss with.
Are you walking on a daily basis? Are you drinking? I would say a gallon of water a day. I know you drink tea. That's not a bad thing, but remember, tea is a diuretic and it takes stuff out of your body.
I'm hearing a regime. She does not have a regime. There's something she needs to be on. I want to go trace minerals for what that's worth. But it's just, there's something you're lacking that needs to be replenished. And I don't know if you're oblivious to it or you just sort of go, not today. If you're, without knowing details about your lots of self-care, now I know what was up. That's the thing I was working out. Change my diet and lots of self-care, and now I know.
I even had a personal trainer. Okay, wow.
Something's out of balance. How about hormones? FYI.
No, it could be right.
I know those things can turn on a dime.
Yeah, I have been proactive with my health. Good.
Okay, well, that's good if you have been.
I'm hearing something you're intaking is throwing things off. And I know you've been Mele said, wait, I'll get back to what I said. I'm reading a healing book on blood problems. It says lack of joy, lack of circulation of ideas to work through. Maybe you resonate with it. That's what you say. And again, I think you need another bloodstone. The one I gave you is fine, but it was for a different reason. The bloodstone will help with any problems with your blood. I have a new doctor, and she was very concerned about my hemoglobin, and that's why I needed help. Great. I'm glad you have a female doctor that is working with you.
Gave you a boost.
Yeah. Well, okay, I know. Well, I'm glad you know that the medical cause of the hemoglobin drop. But like I said, I think it started with a psychic energy. When you're pulling from the portal, make sure you bring in energy from the portal. Sacred energy from other realms. Wherever this portal is, your personal portal is connected to, bring the energy from that realm, that area. Because it's a different kind of energy. And wow, I'm starting to feel a lot of positivity in my heart chakra when I'm thinking about this. So definitely work on that. Your personal portal, bring energy, and also bring unconditional love out of there too for yourself. Anything else you need out of that portal? They're saying bring time out of that portal too. My psychic energy and abilities have been on fire. Maybe that's why you're doing more than, yeah. Instant manifestation. Yes. Maybe that's what is just so much that your body isn't used to it. So pull that stuff out of that portal to re-energize your blood in your body so that you can handle even more manifestation, because more is coming. We've been saying for 6 months. I feel super positive, energetically great. Good. But
Then why is she here?
no, why did the hemoglobin? Because it's a body energy.
Yeah.
It's internal stuff. It's the human body that needed attention. And you've been doing everything right. And you know what the drop is, but yeah. I'm hearing you don't have the full story, but then your guides know this. So work on that, your portal, and just pull love out of there. Pull unconditional love. I'm not talking romantic love. I'm just from your portal. You've been taking other abundance out of it. Take the energy for your blood. Yeah. I know you're doing great, but there's something you're missing, and you need to get it from your portal. And the 1111 portal is open as well, but they're saying get it from your personal portal, because that's where all your gifts are at. Everything that's been waiting for you is in that portal. Oh, again, believe. I know you're just, everything's coming to you like it finally, it's finally there. And I love it for you. Wow. It does feel good, but it also, okay. All right. They're saying that's about it. So I'm sorry you went in the ER last night. I hope they saw you quickly though, and you didn't have to have the problem that Dawn did.
She just wanted attention.
Oh, nah, she doesn't. She can step outside and all the attention comes to her. That's like she said, she manifests instantly. Mo, what is Mo? Yeah, I think that was a no. No, what?
I think it was an N and O.
Yeah. To which one? I know you don't want attention because, like I said, you walk into a room and it flocks to you. Even though the minor challenges, she is reaching to the top. Yes, she is.
4:30 to 3:30. Oh my gosh.
I was there. Oh, well,
that's a lot of attention.
2:30 a.m.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness. But you were getting a blood transfusion. That takes time. But you weren't in the ER for that amount. You went into the hospital, into the back of the ER, right? You were seen. You weren't in the lobby for that time, I hope. I hope.
Who's next? Good.
Right.
Glad you got your blood.
She wants to get going. Okay, I have to go back and find out everybody else, because we had 2 other people come in asking questions. But I had a sense of, okay.
Elizabeth, we worked on her.
Elizabeth Jane.
How about Karen? Rachel, Karen.
This is Elizabeth Jane.
New life beginnings. Is it in the North or the South Island? And will my health improve? Elizabeth.
She's in New Zealand.
I was going to say she's not here.
No, New Zealand.
A new life beginning. Elizabeth Jane Takeo. What do we want to tell Jane? What I'm hearing them say is, we see your health improving in the spring, but I want to equate it with some warmer weather. Is it warmer in one location than another? There's something about, I'm hearing the word chills. Is there colder weather that's affecting you? Maybe you're just not up for the occasion, or it's a temporary thing, whatever it is. Something to do with breathing.
She's in New Zealand, so they're getting into spring now. They're in spring.
Breathing. It's like she's not getting enough. Are you
warmer in the north? That's what I thought.
You're not taking. It's like you're not getting enough air. Not breathing deep enough. I'm assuming you don't smoke, but just I feel like there's a shortage.
Very shallow.
Yeah.
Breathing. So, are you having breathing problems? Hello, Shauna. Hello, naturally divine goddess tarot.
South feels better to me than north, in terms of wherever you are and where you're going.
But it's warmer in the north.
Really?
It's closer to the equator. She's in the south hemisphere.
Okay, southern hemisphere.
Southern hemisphere.
Just still something about south feels better to me.
Sick at the moment. Are you sick in the chest area? I'm not tapping in fully. I'm not feeling it. Oh, just made me sit up. Something about your solar plexus.
The new life beginning. I'm going to guess this is a job. I don't know, but something's beneficial, whatever the new beginning is. They're saying let the new beginnings. They'll take you where you need to go if you don't resist it. I think there's some resistance on her to. She doesn't fully want to go where I think she's being told to go, or where it might take her. She's fearful of the end destination. Go anyway.
Let go of the worry, the troubles. Yes, speak what you want. Remember, this is the weekend for manifesting. If you want a certain thing, write it down. Lost my husband a year ago next week. Ooh. Yeah.
She's been on here before.
Well, we've had a lot of people.
Have we?
Yeah. Diana has lost her husband.
Okay, maybe that's what I'm thinking of.
Diana, Carrie, Great House. Yeah, there's a lot of people.
But that would be normal. I mean, a year isn't very long.
Yeah.
Something about shaking up the boat. It would be good to get out and get into a new environment. Shake off some of the. It's like a bear coming out of hibernation. You walk out of the cave and you shake all the leaves and the weeds off, and you go exploring. Go on a walkabout.
No, Australia.
That's Australia.
I was going to say New Zealand. Yeah.
Well, maybe you're supposed to go to Australia.
I'm not feeling that. Just saying. I think the term is Kiwi in New Zealand.
Kiwi something.
Yeah. Kiwi.
Plus. So, new beginnings in the north or south. Well, here's what I'm getting. The new beginnings are good for you. It'll shake up your energy, give you something else to focus on. You got to pull out of the past. It's time. Not that I'm beating you over the head. They're saying look ahead and look up. You're still, there's still the grief, and I can't tell you what your timeline is going to be on that. Everybody goes through different time frames. But don't be afraid of looking out the window. Looking out of the front of the car instead of the back window. Yeah. Oh, refer to yourself as Kiwis. Good.
Yeah. I've heard that terminology.
Ooh, if there's family involved, even better. Get out of Dodge. Run.
Yeah.
What's that? If you're familiar, there was a show here years ago called Mary Tyler Moore. And she was in New York. It was a new beginning for her. She left her old job, and they always started the beginning of the show with her out on the city street throwing her hat up in the air, like, I'm here,
I'm
yay.
free. I'm
Yeah.
here.
So go throw your hat out in the air and head for the hills. They're saying go where life takes you, and be excited about that.
Are there more mountains in the north than there are the south, Elizabeth? And what was the other thing? Oh, forgiveness. Forgive yourself. Uh, and I say this all the time. Forgive yourself for getting into a situation, for accepting that situation, for reacting to that situation. It could be a person, but I always think of it as situation because you're there. So forgive yourself for all of that. Not that you did anything wrong. You'll know if you did. Both mountains and both. Okay. Um, you know if you did anything wrong and forgive yourself if you've done anything wrong. But once you've forgiven yourself and you truly, honestly let go of those negative thoughts, then forgive anybody and everybody in that's said, looked at you cross-eyed, that said anything wrong, forgive them as well. No matter how drastic it was, no matter how minor it was, forgive them. Because this way you take yourself out of the prison you've put yourself in. And I don't know if your husband's passing that you put yourself in a prison because of that, because he left you or whatever. I mean, yeah, we understand he left you because he went on the other side, but forgive everyone, even those on the other side, because they're there, they want to help, and you've held on to a lot of things, and just let them go. Anybody from the family saying negative things to you, remember it's their path, it's their negativity. It has nothing to do with you. And I want to say again, please read the 4 agreements. The 4 agreements are: I am impeccable with my word. I do not take things personally. And everybody, please listen to that. I do not take things personally. I do not assume, and I do my best. Yes, say the word try, and I do my best. That book is very helpful. It's 2 hours on Audible, and it's like $2.99. If you have a Five Below, and they have it in there in stock, it's usually $5. So it's a very helpful book, and it has more than just those agreements in there. It talks about
It's
a
a
lot of
fun
things.
little book.
Yeah.
Fun little book. But also on the forgiveness thing, but interesting you bring that up because this week I'm still working on some of my own issues. But there's no wrong.
Right.
I'm convinced of that. That it's just we like going to Disneyland. I equate the teacups and the Matterhorn because the teacups I got sick on, and the Matterhorn was fun. I wanted to do it again. But did I get mad at myself for getting on the teacups? No, I got upset. I just now know not to get on the teacups. If you can keep it that simple, just teacups or Matterhorn, and don't get mad at either ride when you walk out. You
Yeah.
chose the experience, and you now know what you know as a result of it.
The name of the book is The 4 Agreements. And let me get the next person up, and then I will type it into the chat so you guys have it. It's by Don Luis Miguel.
Yeah,
It's the Toltec spiritual story.
I wish I'd have written that book. Neat little book.
Yeah. You're not Toltec, are you?
No, not this life.
Not that you know of
Yeah,
yet.
wasn't allowed.
This is Karen. Karen, are you still here? I think that was your question. but I'm not sure. My husband is buried under his mountain. Oh, wow.
Oh, we know where to find him.
You know where to find him. I hope that's a good thing that he was buried under his mountain.
Unless that's how he died, landslide.
That's what I was asking about being direct. But thank you. Okay.
Oops.
So is this your question? I'm always trying to see the best in a person, but I have a sense of a wolf in sheep's clothing
Okay,
regarding.
you've got this nailed. If you've got the sense, you got to go with the sense. Doesn't mean that every person around you is a good thing, or it's a clash of energies. What they're telling me is, though, your eyesight is clear, and uh, it's interesting. They're showing me her doing a dance. You know these snake charmers that
Yeah.
charm cobras and all that. Do you really want to do this? You know. You, so I'm saying go with your gut. Sounds like you're looking for confirmation, and yes, look for the best in person, but you don't have to dance with them in the dance if you don't feel safe doing it.
Yes, work on that. I mean, you've got a good, strong intuition. Just keep working on it. Do exercises, come into our class on Tuesday night. What cleanse and activation affirmations for your solar plexus. What else?
Well,
Yeah.
what was that? It's a song about the gambler, and I can't think of the guy who sang it. Anyway, if you're playing poker,
Kenny Rogers.
Kenny Rogers, you got to know when to fold up and you got to know when to run. And you were willing to sit at the table and it's just not working out for you. So maybe it's time to stand up and slide the chair back under the counter. You're doing good. If you can present this question, you're on track. Good morning, Levita.
Hi, Lavita. I'm going to see her in a few minutes.
Oh yeah,
or about an hour or so. Yeah. Don Luis Miguel.
we're pulling up the name of that book.
G-E-L. Okay.
That's it. Don Luis Miguel.
Yeah. Okay. We didn't hear anything back about Elizabeth Jane and her husband. Okay, but Karen, anything else I need to tell?
He went out happy. Sorry.
Is that what you're feeling?
Yeah,
Okay.
I don't know if that's off track or not.
But what
I keep thinking about a landslide. Keep thinking big boulders. And
but that's not. Yeah, that doesn't feel good.
It was fast.
Well, we don't know.
No, we don't know. Okay. We don't know.
All right, I'm trying
to de-levitate. Full of levity here.
Yeah, I've got a lot of positive energy from you, Karen. So just keep working on your spirituality and your intuition. Get it stronger because it is. You've got a lot of power.
I got a lot of energy. I like her energy.
Yeah, I do too. It's very good.
Yeah, Miss Karen.
Yes.
Go for it, girl.
You're a divine feminine goddess. So embrace that. All right. Anybody else? Well, Vita's in. I think we've got through all the questions that we had. Anybody else? Anybody else have a question? I know you asked a question, Diana, and we've been long past it. So if you want to post again, and somebody else had a second question they wanted to ask.
Punch them up here.
Yeah. Send them again, and we'll add you. Lavita, what is your question of the day? We'll get to you first before we get into anybody else that oh yeah, you're right, Lottie. You're next, and then Lavita. Sorry about that. I do have you on the list. I just haven't gone back. Let me go back and see if I grab a list from you. Okay. Okay, we got that one done.
General, she wants.
We don't do general today, so if you want for your highest and greatest good,
Any question? Nothing is.
yeah. But we're not talking general patterns or anything like that. Uh,
10 months ago to moving and everything new.
yeah, that's Lottie. If possible, what? For your greatest good? Okay. All right. Okay. Because she said general. We joked earlier about no patents, no
Yeah.
Shermans, Robert E. Lee, none of that.
So are we doing?
We're doing Lottie first, and then.
Are we waiting for a question from her? Or
Well, she said if possible. She said general, and then I said highest and greatest good, and she says if possible.
Okay. They are tuning into her with enthusiasm. I see them rubbing their hands like they can't wait. I see flowers all around you, Lottie. Bed of roses.
Ooh,
Yeah.
good.
Where are we going with that?
We just missed 10:10. Oh, Lottie started at 10:10. So our time.
Lottie, they're showing me a lot of roses, a lot of flowers, beds of flowers. It's like things are going well for you at the moment. They're saying you don't need the explanation, but it's either her energy or something. It's not a down thing. Do you like flowers? And flowers, Diane.
Don't worry about. You're not Diana. We're not.
No, we're looking for Lottie.
Lottie, yeah.
And they're showing me you, assuming it's you, dancing around, throwing flowers and having a great time. I get the impression you don't really need a.
And she says yes, and then she put a rose up there. I think that's a rose. Yes.
Flowers are your passion in some sense. I don't know if that's metaphorically or literally, but something about the energy of plants and flowers uplifts you. It energizes you.
She's blooming.
Okay.
And it was a blooming rose, yes, but when she put the word blooming up there.
But if what I get on her is she's right here, right now. You don't seem worried about anything. I think this is all good. You're sort of boring to read today. It's all going. I can't find anything wrong.
Well, remember, you can manifest even more today and tomorrow. And it keeps going, guys. 11:11 is not ending yet.
She seems very self-satiated. She seems very content. Tell me if I'm hitting the mark here. This is a very nice picture. The blooming, the flowers. They just want, if there was a message at all, they just want you to keep doing what you're doing. You're on track, they're saying. I'm going to go with that because otherwise I'm stumbling around.
And Lottie, there's a lot of positive energy coming from you.
Yeah.
It's really good. I mean, there might be some minor glitches in your life, but nothing you can't get through. Been through tough times, feel better since yesterday. Yeah, that's what I was feeling.
It just feels everything's up for it at the moment.
Yeah, I hope you are bringing back your power and energy. I hope you've been using that because, yeah, I know energy yesterday was a little off the charts, and it's only going to get more. But I feel it's going to get more positive as time goes on through next year at least.
She's sort of on a break.
Is she in a gap, like
Well,
God's area of preparation?
I just think, she's between, not that horrible things are coming. I don't mean it that way. Just she's elevated herself to this. The point, remember where you are right now and how you feel, because I want you to use this as a reference point future wise. Whatever your mental state is, whatever your internal feeling is, whatever your outlook is, use this as a go to meditation kind of thing,
Okay.
Remember this time, if the going gets a little rough, go back to it. I'd like to be where you are. I'm going to remember your flowers.
Yeah.
You're having a good day.
and make it a normal thing.
Yeah. Use this as a
create
benchmark?
your heaven on earth. And yeah, this is your benchmark. And then move forward from here. All the tough times are behind you. I'll let them go. Remember the lessons, but keep going. Okay. Lavita, did you have a question before we get to Diana? And anybody else who had a second question? And that doesn't mean we're going to answer the whole thing, Diana. We're just going to take a look at it.
The high points.
The high. What's my next step moving forward in my life? Miss Lavita.
You need to go dancing, Lavita. Dancing.
You're welcome, Lottie. Thank you so much for coming in. And I'm glad we got to read you today.
It's funny because I truly see her. I get a kick out of her.
Yes.
They want you to, they're suggesting not being, open yourself up energetically. Not that you're, how am I trying to say this? I see it. I'm trying to get it in the right words. Don't sit back locked down. Don't be afraid to say who you are. Don't be afraid to embrace people. And don't be afraid that you're going to offend somebody. She tends to be quiet, I think, and pull back. Your word, it's okay to put your words out there. If you agree or if you don't agree, it's okay to express your position. And you come from a very loving side, I never get anything negative from you, or you want to trounce on people or chop people up in little pieces. No. I like your energy, and you got nothing to be afraid of in terms of interacting with others. Nothing to be afraid of. Oh, she does. What? Acceptance. You are accepted way more than you think you are.
Yes.
You don't give yourself enough credit. And I want you to chew on that and stop. I don't know what your background is. I don't know who you programmed you. It's a self-worth,
I think it's improving.
Yeah. Oh, huge. She's made huge.
Yeah, she has. I mean, even you've known her longer than I have.
Yeah.
And
like overnight.
Yeah. And she is going to be one of the speakers tomorrow at
wow.
Awakenings. Yes, I'm so excited for her. I think she's 11 to 12, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, I think
that'll be
11
fun for
to
you.
12. No, not 11 to 12, but 12 to 1. That's right. Because I'm at 11:30. So yeah.
Throw yourself out there, girl. That's great.
So I'm going to be speaking right before her, and she's going to be speaking about her own modality that she created.
Really?
Yes. And talk about acceptance.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I think she'll feel that tomorrow.
This will be huge for her.
Yes.
You'll be a little nervous, but you'll do good.
Yes, I know.
The powers are with you.
And she's made some crowns. She learned how to make crowns by Lynn Reeves at Everything Just Rocks. And now she's going to be selling some at the fair tomorrow.
I'll have fun. I love this for you. That's great.
Yeah, so she's coming a long ways, and tomorrow is going to be a fantastic day for her. Acceptance is just going to skyrocket. So
excellent.
Yeah.
Go, be happy. We love you.
So it was all the things he didn't know what she was doing tomorrow, and I know, and it's just right on. So thank you for that. And yes, thank you for coming in, Lavita. And I'm so excited for what you're going through. So I've already said what I need to say. I'm not going to read you per se because we know each other pretty well, and I'm just so excited for what's happening for all of us tomorrow. Yeah. So next we'll go back to Diana's question, and it is a paragraph. So I don't know how much we're going to get through this. Oh, thank you. I wanted to know, since my life has changed so much from probably 10 months ago. I think it's almost been 11 from what you've said before. Anyway, 11, 12 months ago to moving and everything new here. I love it. I do it here, and there are there any more big changes coming up?
She gave herself away.
What?
She's not playing the game. She's too worried about stuff that might or might not happen. Where she is right here, right now, right, is what you got to be focused on.
Yes.
Go out in the driveway and just look up in the sky. Just see what's there. Don't worry about what might or might not come.
And you are already asking about a love, something if you're going to meet somebody. And you're going to meet a lot of people, but what he was saying, get out. You've got to get outside. You've got to be sociable. Don't just sit around. I love it here, but
Art shows. Does she like art?
I don't know. Do you like art, Diana? She wrote I and then nothing else, but do you like art?
Some hobby class.
Art shows. Do they have a psychic fair in your area? You need it. Yes, she likes art.
Go some art walks. Art walks or something. Hang out with the artist crowd.
Yeah.
I see you running into a very sophisticated artiste or shop owner or something.
I had a check. I don't know. What? You had a check and you don't know. Sorry. No.
And you get out there and rub elbows with the artistes.
Yeah. And I'm feeling that go towards the spiritual side too. And you'll meet them at the art walk as well. Because I met Nicole that I haven't heard from, and she was on here earlier. We're down to 4 people now. Anyway, I met her at an art walk. I was told by Universe, get outside, go meet somebody. That you said psychic event. Psychic fair. Yes. A psychic event, not as, yeah. I think that's, you need to get out with that, but,
Something intellectual.
you'll check on that. Intellectual, yes. But what I was saying is I met Nicole because Universe told me, get out and go to this place. I had a list of 3 places I'm going to go that day. And so the second one I went to was this one. And I was walking around, and when I saw Nicole's booth, she was painting an owl. And it's like, oh, okay, this is it. This is the person I'm supposed to meet. And I knew that immediately. So I'm just saying that you need to get out there and you need to meet people.
Yeah, if you don't rub elbows, you can't.
Yeah, you won't be meeting anybody. So that the new someone can't come in until you get out to see the world. So
what's that movie? It was an old movie called Easter Parade with Fred Astaire and was it Judy Garland? No, Eliza Minnelli. Judy Garland and Eliza Minnelli. But anyway, the point of the Easter Parade was people would just put their best stuff on and just walk up and down the sidewalk to be seen.
Yes.
You know, so you got to put your bonnet on and go out there and walk up and down the sidewalk.
And the song, I can't remember the name of it, and I'm sure if anybody's here remembers the name of it. Girls on the corner dress up for each other or something like that. I think usually if I just put a little bit out there, they understand what I'm talking about.
Isn't that what girls do anyway?
Well, yeah, but I mean, it's like it was, I don't know if it was nighttime. Yeah, girls on the corner dressed up for each other.
Sounds like Taylor Swift song.
No, way before Taylor Swift. Sorry. It was more, I'm thinking 70s.
Well, you're not afraid to. It's time.
Yeah, don't be afraid. The universe has got your back. Do you trust? Do you trust yourself? Do you believe in yourself? Do you trust the universe? Do you believe in the universe? Do you believe in God? I mean, you have to put your trust somewhere. Don't be afraid. You've got to open up. Nobody's coming in until you can open up. And open up your mind first if you're afraid to open your heart. Because I know you've been hurt, so I understand that. Okay. Then you got this.
Go out and get a custard.
Yeah. I like a lot of people say go out and have coffee. I agree with him. Go out and have custard or yogurt or something that's not the same old crowd. Don't, in other words, I'm trying to tell you, don't head to a Starbucks and expect fireworks to happen, because that's where a lot of people go and expect.
Let me share this. When I'm out working during the day, of course, I get gasoline for my truck. And I don't know where you are, but we have stations around here called QT. I think they're national, but I'm not sure. But it is a very busy gas station concept. And all I see is people going in and out, opening doors for each other, being nice. The guys at the counter are help you fast enough, on and on and on. What I'm getting at is put yourself in those environments and say hi to anyone's eyes that you meet.
Yes.
Say, I've been playing with that game, and it's amazing. Interact rather than keeping your head down and ignoring anybody.
Yeah.
Look up, look out, and just say hi to strangers.
Have a smile on your face.
Yeah, you don't know what you're going to draw in.
And if somebody walks by you without looking at you, send them unconditional love.
Yeah, it's a fun game. I do that.
And it's very, very positive, and it'll bring more positivity to you. And she likes custard pudding. So
I just see that.
Yeah. You had it right.
Perfect.
I knew she needed to go someplace else, not the normal.
And get sprinkles on top.
Hi, Pamela. First time in this one, because I know I've seen you definitely on Naturally Divine Goddess Tarot. I've seen you there, and I do see your posts on Facebook. So I'm glad you're here. What we ask of you, Pamela, is that you write down a question.
Just give us a question, something that you're concerned about, curious about, want to investigate, not sure what to do. No question is unreasonable.
But we don't do general. We do highest and greatest good, but we don't want General Pattons and Eisenhower, McCarthy, anything like that.
Some of these people, man, you know who they are.
Who was the general in oh, I think I was.
You've been on Don and Angie. Okay, you know.
Oh, Don and Angie too. Well, I thought I've seen you about that. Oh, she's concerned about her son. Okay.
What is your question about your son?
I have fun at Home Depot, Diana. Concerned about her son. What is
son's name?
No, Pamela's been through a lot too.
Has she?
A lot. Yes.
Pamela
P. Love Ravage.
To the store, and it was nice seeing you both here. Thank you for your. Thank you, Melee.
Thank you, Elani, Melee. What's he like? DeMarco. Ooh, I like that name.
What is your concern about DeMarco? Strikes me as a teenager kind of person. Age-wise, energy-wise. Neutral, very neutral energy.
Yeah, I'm feeling that too. But he's restless.
Yeah. Well, he's looking, but he doesn't, I get it. That's adolescent stuff.
He doesn't know which direction. He is in jail and has a mental illness. Oh, okay. And now that's why I'm feeling restlessness.
So what is your question?
No, well, we need to tap into it. To me, something about the mental illness but why is he in jail if he has a mental illness? That doesn't make sense.
I'm getting regret.
Because in general pop, and he shouldn't be in the general population if he's mental illness.
DeMarco.
Just like it's like a baby and needs to be rocked.
Yeah, he's alone. He's not a threat to anybody. He's misguided, I'm hearing.
Yeah, I feel that some others got him into this, not him.
I get a lot of innocence about him.
Hanging with the wrong people. Yes, exactly. I wasn't even looking when you wrote that. I was looking up that other people got him.
She said hang with the wrong people.
Yeah, that's what I got too.
Okay, so he didn't realize what he was getting himself into.
No, he had no idea.
This is a huge lesson. He's going, holy shit.
Well, and if he has an illness, I mean, I'm feeling a lot of warmth. Oh, wow. Hold a minute. Someone's in for him. I've told them about his illness and they will not listen to me. What about his doctor? They have to listen to a professional. So if there is a doctor who has diagnosed, get them involved.
I don't know how this system works, but if they have counselors or intermediaries or something that can intervene, I don't know, an advocate,
caseworker.
Yeah. I don't know
how. He's got help. He's got a lot of help from the other side right now. I am just burning up all of a sudden.
Oh, yeah.
And it's for him. So if he's hearing voices, court people will not listen. I understand the court for this particular incident won't listen. I sent the courts his records, but they don't care. Well, who's his attorney? Has he been? Is it an appointed attorney for him?
I'm seeing somebody, an intermediary who can intervene.
Yeah. Okay. The illness that he has. I know you know the diagnosis. So get a hold of that, of the group that works with those people. They have resources to help you. Public defender, we don't have money. Right, I got that. That's not the problem. You need to get a hold of. I'm just going to go with one diagnosis. I'm not trying to tap into his diagnosis. If someone is diagnosed with bipolar, there is a network to help those afflicted with bipolar. Get with that network and they will have advocates, like he said, they will have advocates to help him get through this because there's a lot of help out there. You just have to look in the right place.
And I don't know how that works.
I don't either. I know.
He's basically a good kid, I think. That's what I'm getting.
But he was taken on the wrong path by people who knew he would get in more trouble than they would. That's what I'm feeling, is that he was a patsy for it. That he really didn't do the stuff unless they told him exactly what to do, and he was just following their directions. But advocate, does anybody in here, they took advantage of him? Yes, definitely. Anybody in the chat?
Predators and prey.
Yeah, he was the prey. I mean, yeah, he was the prey. He's very kind and loving. Good.
That's what I get.
Yeah. Anybody in here that helps with mental illness or anything? Are there any nurses out there in this chat right now? If not, Pamela, we will get with everybody else, with our tribe and our community, and ask them if there's anybody out there that can help with this. I know nutritionists, I know a lot of people that help. Okay, I'm hearing that we need to get a hold of Alicia for this. She might know of a group that can help because she works with a lot of nonprofits. And Alicia Black. So I think she might be a friend of yours, Pamela. So see if she might know of a group. I'll also touch base with her to see if we can find out if she knows of a group that works with people with mental illness to help them and be their advocate. Because this court-appointed attorney has no idea what he's dealing with. So
whoever came up with the diagnosis, maybe start there.
Yes, but they said she sent the records, but that's not it. You need to get a hold of that doctor, and that doctor knows the resources.
Yeah, I would do. That makes sense.
Yeah, but I'm thinking because of Alicia does the nonprofit, she writes grants for nonprofits, that she would know too. But that doctor, go back to that doctor.
Start
Can you
there.
tell how long he'll be in jail?
Oh, is
I'm
it?
here. No, you need to find the help for him outside of the jail to get him out quicker.
I don't know if she can etherically. I don't know what her abilities are.
Yeah, she does. She is connected, but
I would say tell her to do create the room, her etheric room, and bring in uh, whoever she's dealing with the city or the county. I don't know what she's dealing with, and talk to them up there. You know.
do you understand what he's saying? She's never been on, so she
Oh,
hasn't
okay.
heard what you said.
All
So
right.
you need to go basics.
Well, maybe everybody can use this. The short version is a conversation I heard years ago. Individual was telling me about a girl he worked with. And this girl was in a sort of a knot with her superior over a pay increase. The superior would not give it to her. So she went to her mental place in her brain, or your third eye, whatever you want to call it, or your imaginary place. And she built a room and she put this superior in the room with her. And she had a very detailed conversation, like she felt she deserved it. She itemized all the reasons why she was entitled, and she thought it was fair, et cetera, et cetera. Well, this conversation in her mind, in her etheric space, whatever you want to call it, led to her finally getting her pay increase because she was talking to him on a different level. That wasn't physical. It was up here where everybody was safe. Nobody could read body language. Nobody got mad. And just a few negotiations up there at a different energetic level. So I'm saying, whoever you think the key person is with this city situation or county, whatever it is, talk to them up third eye, etheric. Build your little room. Make it as you can tie them to a chair if you want. You, we've played all kinds of games with that. It's interesting. You can even do it with your animals. But the clarity of connection energetically is so much stronger there than it is physically. So I would tell you to play with that. If you feel helpless, that's where I would go because that's something you have complete control over. And be open, be honest, be loving, and make it a win-win.
Yeah. Um, and I understand that they're not listening to you, but getting a subpoena to the doctor who diagnosed him seems like not that big of a deal or not that difficult for the attorney to ask. But you work for the county. Now,
Oh,
the
yeah.
county, is that the county that the incident happened in?
She
Why
should
he
have,
got arrested? Or is it the county that he's incarcerated in at this time? I'm not sure if they're different. I'm just asking.
she should have some huge resources
Yeah.
if she works. Even there's somebody somewhere that can help you. You just haven't found her. Her, I'm getting a her. What it's worth.
There's advocates out there. And yes, we'll put the word out for the community and let them know that you need help with this
What
because I
part of
know
the
you've
world
been
is
through a
she
lot.
in? Is she here
You're in the US, right, Pamela?
in Phoenix or is she?
I don't think she's here. She might be, but I don't know. Where are you located,
Well, she's
please?
not. Sounds like she's not sitting around. So
No,
she's
she's
trying.
not sitting around and she's doing the work, and it hasn't been all in vain. I'm hearing that.
Just ask for some guidance. Say,
Yeah.
I don't know where to go.
Yeah. Each morning I ask that please show me the direction I need to go in order to serve and what I need to do. And please make sure that it's clear and concise. Make sure I put that in there because it can be all sorts of things. But yeah. Pamela, are you still here?
Yeah, let's assume she's not.
Well, I don't think she.
Go. Be happy.
Okay. I don't like to assume.
Hope that helped.
Remember, that's my third one.
Your
Do not
third.
assume. Third agreement.
Oh, yes.
And she might have had to take a call or something.
Sure.
Okay. But does anybody else have anything? I know if Angie was here, if Melee was here, they would definitely um, help out and Pam too.
We need somebody from Ireland or something.
Hey, Donna, are you out there anywhere? Because I have a message for you. But if you're not out there. Oh, and this, yes.
Oh.
Judy Garland and Fred Astaire.
Yeah.
But if Liza was in there, she was in as a baby.
She was a baby at the end. They're walking down and that's a funny story on that. She has this weird look on her face, the baby does. She didn't have any underwear. I saw her in an interview, and so I was asking her about that. She didn't look like she didn't have any pants on. Her mother,
oh my goodness,
picked her up as she was walking down the street. Not that you saw anything, but she said as a little girl she was uncomfortable. But they had her in there as the daughter of the couple at the end of the movie. Yeah, we were talking about the Easter parade earlier, so that's why I checked it out. My Easter parade. No one else. Did we lose the No, we solved all the problems of the world. Everybody's in heaven today. I need to go back on and see what's going on with this. How can that be? Rachel came in away. Angela A. Applegate says, hi, Scott. Hello, Angela A. Applegate. But I didn't see it on here. I don't know where that was. I haven't seen it on here at all. Can anybody hear us? The chat has stopped, so we don't know if anybody's hearing us. Well, we know we have 6 people on. Wow, there is a delay, though. So quiet all of a sudden. I'm going to go to commercials because everything got quiet. See if we can get some noise going around here. But first, before we do, reminding everybody that I'm be at Awakenings of Phoenix tomorrow, 11/11 at 11 o'clock. Oops, somebody popped in. Oh, that was me, I think. Yep, that was me. Anyway, let's get the commercials going.
You're a paper airplane and I'm a 747. Don't you ever think you're anything like me just because you can fly a little.
Happy birthday to ya. Happy birthday to ya. Happy birthday.
Thank you, Susan. I'm glad you hear us. Did you have a question? I know you're working, but do you have a question? So quiet. It's almost like we should start dancing to something. Because it's so quiet. Either that, we're going to have to leave. We're only at 1 hour and 44 minutes.
I was noticing that.
So, Anybody, please ask questions.
Answers to the universe.
Nicole, are you still here? I know there are people here. Let's see where we got. We have 3 from YouTube. We have 2 from Facebook and 1 from Love Riot Warriors.
Susan's there.
Twitch.
My Susan.
Yes, you're Susan. Wow.
On the first day that our system actually works flawlessly, we have no people.
I know. Oh.
Usually when we're
bombarded. We have
Oh my
issues.
God.
Issues. But,
That's all right. We'll just sit here and look cute.
So, Susan, did you weigh in on the new backdrop for Scott? I can't remember if you did or not. Well, I guess we're going to have to go to Gabriel and close it out early today.
All right. Just
But Pamela, we will work on getting information. I just hope you can come on and let us know where you're at so we can find the information for you specifically in your area. Okay. Susan is replying. Let's see what she's got. Okay. I am working. Yes, I realize what psychic. Oop, I like books. Yes, we know you. Yes. I mean, what psychic exercises can I do to help enhance my burgeoning abilities? Exercises. Okay.
who's here? Who's here? Who's here?
No, it's exercises. Susan wants to know what kind of psychic exercises she can do.
Well, the funny part is she is doing so automatically doing this stuff. Like you took off like a rocket. She has too.
Yeah.
It falls into that practice thing.
Right.
It's just sort of like hanging out in the environment. It's like dance steps.
Yeah.
Taking dance lessons. I always fumble around about the first 10 times the instructor's trying to show me, but eventually I get it. And then, and the move comes back to me. I remember just by hanging out in the environment. And if I sit at home, I don't get that opportunity to learn that dance move. So,
Okay, Pamela, is this the same Pamela from before?
Virginia.
Pamela P. Love? Susan, I'll get back to you, but Pamela, we were asking if this is the same. I was responding, but you could not see them. Wow.
Oh.
I never left. Okay. I don't know what happened with the connection or where you were at. Okay. So where are you at? Yeah.
Somebody lives in Ohio, Rachel?
Oh, Pamela replied, and I'm commenting. Okay. All right. Thank you, Rachel. I'm not seeing it. I'm going to go over to the other one. So were you on, Pam, yeah, you were on Facebook earlier. That's right. I'm going to go to my Love Riot page and see if I can do that. And if not, I'll have to go to YouTube. So I see it. Okay. She lives in Ohio. Okay. She lives in Ohio. We got that part. All right. Saw that. Yes, I did see that you were on Facebook. Okay. So I don't know what happened to Facebook. I had to go to my page to actually see what's going on that.
I'll blame it on the aliens.
I'll blame it on, yeah. Okay. Aliens is fine. I was going to say something else, but we won't go there. Okay.
Clement says she needed legal advice.
Yeah. Were you on? I don't even know if. No, I know I saw Dawn go on last night, or not last night, but Wednesday night. Were you on Wednesday night with Dawn? Pamela, I can see you on Facebook if you went back there, and Rachel, did you change? No, you're on. I can see you now. Yeah, now I can see them. Now the Facebooks are on. Oh, okay. All right. So I will check with Dawn and Angie specifically and see what we can find out for you because they know you too. So I'll make sure that we get with you on that. And I do have you as a friend on Facebook, so I will let you know what we can find out. No, I'm here commented too. Yeah, we're seeing it now. We can see I'm on both Facebook and YouTube. Okay. Yeah. Rachel is answering for you on Facebook, and I'm seeing Facebook things. Oh, you're welcome, Pam. Anything we can do to help. You also help us by posting every morning, so we appreciate you. Letitia Potier.
Portier, yeah. Potier, yeah. No R in there
Well, there is an R, but yeah.
at the front.
We'd love to give you a message, and thank you guys for hanging in there and waiting until the chat came back up, because I didn't know what was going on. We couldn't see anybody.
You all went away.
I know it was on our end. I do know that. Okay, so we're back to Susan. Sorry, Susan.
Oh, I'm just having another thought. A game we used to play, practicing psychic stuff.
Mhm.
You take a deck of cards,
Mhm.
and the easy game is you're playing with two people, and all you have to do is guess whether it's a red or a black.
Right.
And you flip it over. So you got a 50-50 chance. Then you count. So you keep one in one pile and one in the other. And if you want to get crazy, you could get, as you develop, you would get into the suits or the numbers. That's a fun little game to play.
And Susan, you don't have to have anyone else to do that. You could
Oh, yeah.
just take your own deck of cards and say red or blue and put them in yes, this is the correct one. Okay. And this is the incorrect one.
Count.
And when the correct one gets much larger than the incorrect, then you know you're learning. Okay. You know that you're on the right path. And then go to is it a club? Is it a diamond? Is it a heart?
Yeah.
You can do any of that.
Red or black?
Red or black. Red or black first. It's always the best way to do it. Then hit your what am I thinking of? What are they called?
The suits?
Suits.
Suits.
I couldn't think of it. It went away.
Happens to me a lot, usually.
It was cards and
Yeah.
decks, and it's like, whoa, no, I want the simple one, the suits. Yes.
And then you can practice talking to your animals. There's always something she likes to do that.
Yeah. Well, I think she does that on a daily basis
Yeah.
when she's out and about. So that's good. Always. And that is part of the practice. Yeah. I see that in Ohio. So I have been losing sleep under it. Oh, pain. Pamela, you need to take care of yourself too. You can't help him until you help yourself first. You know this. You know this. You know this. So keep saying those affirmations. Get back to equilibrium, and remember manifesting. Today, tomorrow. Tomorrow is the big day for manifestations. So positive, think positive. That person, I'm on YouTube now. Yeah, I did see that. But I already saw it on your. I went to my Love Riot Facebook and I saw the message. So I saw it before now. Yeah. I guess you didn't hear us say that, but anything else? Yeah. Yes, we will let everybody know. We'll get the information we can, and we'll get it to you as soon as possible. So, and Susan, just keep doing what you're doing and find something new every day. If you want to go, also go to YouTube and find out exercises to enhance your animal speaking ability.
Oh, I didn't
that
know
sort
it
of
was on
thing.
there.
Oh,
Really?
YouTube University has tons.
Wow.
Anything. No, I was not what? I'm not sure, Pamela, what you meant by no, I was not. Sorry, I'm going back and forth. Didn't mean to do that. Okay. You weren't here when I said that. Okay, understood.
So we got Susan and all. You can go to YouTube University.
Yes, YouTube University. Well, just YouTube.
Yeah.
But there's so many things to learn from that. And just type in what you're looking for. That's why we put so many hashtags in the description, because if you put something up, animal communications, then anybody who's put that up, you'll go to their pages. So that's what we do. Anyway, okay, so take care of yourself, Pamela. And I want to go back to Laetitia Potier.
Yeah.
I get a message if drawn to. You are drawn. We are drawn to you. And yes. Message.
We're tuning in. I'm seeing somebody with a ponytail. Is that her emoji? I don't know. I got locked in. Anyway. Laetitia Potier. I'm waiting for what can we talk about with Laetitia Potier? I'm assuming she wants a general something, a significant. I'm hearing the word significant. Okay. You're looking for a significant sign. So what is it you're looking to be directed to? Feeling a little lost, a little confused. And feeling lost, feeling confused. You're not self-assured. You're lacking some confidence. Okay, make a list. What are 10 things you're good at? Because you're feeling insecure about who you are and your abilities, and we've got to boost you up. They're saying take stock in yourself. It isn't necessary to berate yourself on a daily business or daily basis. That means that takes me to where I think you've got a lot of internal dialogue going on. Instead of those, you know how they say, we generally talk worse to ourselves in our head than we do to other people. Oh yeah, I see that. So, okay, they're saying stop the self-talk and you want to start the self-congratulations. Think about all the good things you have accomplished, who you are. You're not a bad person. You're caring. You don't take advantage of people, etc. Instead of the opposite tone that I think you're predominantly engaged in. And they're saying that will give you enough to work with for a while. They don't need to go much deeper than that because you know exactly what they are talking about. So start finding kind words for yourself, my dear. And then you can tell us how wonderful we are. If you get tired of doing that, you know, we're always good for a laugh that way. But I think that's a bowlful. You don't really, if you can stop the self-talk, that'll give you plenty to work on this week.
Yeah.
First of all, be conscious of it when you're stomping your own feet.
Yeah. Be kind to yourself. I don't have that shirt on right now. Anyway, I don't even know which one I have on. Let's see. Oh, Burning Love. Okay. Anyway, what I've got for you is you really need to work on your intuition. There's an ease in your solar plexus, and your heart chakra is cool. It's not cold, but it's cool. It needs to be warmed up. That means you need to have more unconditional love for yourself. Okay. And once you get that strengthened up, and I am radiating unconditional love for everyone, including myself, that will help. Work on or go to YouTube again and look for affirmations or meditations on cleansing and activating your heart chakra and your solar plexus. Those are the first two you really need to work on. Yes, there's others you need to work on too, but those are the work on. I'm not saying you don't have any unconditional self-love. I'm just saying that it's not as strong as it needs to be. You should love yourself more than anyone else because no one else will. Okay.
She's just moved, but you don't realize what a good job you're doing. You're handling everything.
Yeah.
Just everything is. You're no dummy, so keep lining stuff up like you're doing.
Yeah. So, are you in Durban right now, or did you not update your information? I checked you out online because I know I've seen you before, but I wanted to see what you look like because it's a small picture, so we can see you now. We can see you now.
We got your number, baby. Durban.
KwaZulu Natal.
Yeah, so pat yourself in the back more, kiddo.
Yeah, you're doing great. Yes, in Durban. Still sold my flat. Got a bigger place. Oh, beautiful, beautiful. The word embrace. Embrace the newness, embrace the new life. It's my son's birthday on Monday.
Oh, you
And
can buy him a
how
really
old
big
is
present.
your son on Monday? I'm gonna oh yeah, we're just about done for the day. I'm not sure if we'll be able to tie you in, but hold on a minute. Just need a decent
Love or live?
love relationship. You're not ready for it yet. You're not ready for it
Get
yet. Oh,
settled
he's
first.
15 years old. Yeah, you need to get settled and you need to love yourself more
And you got to get that kid situated. He's unstable too. This move's got everything all shaken up,
for him and him,
and her. I
for
feel tremors
oh,
everywhere.
okay. So they need to work together
Yeah, yeah. Get some tranquility set up. You don't you don't need a relationship right now.
no, once you get settled, he's doing
Yeah, yeah,
really
yeah.
well at school and sports. Beautiful, beautiful.
Good, good.
But there's something that got him off balance with this move. Not sure what it was, but I don't know what you're able to do in this flat that you just got into. But he's a good son. Great.
He's
I'm
he's in a good zone whoever he's hanging with.
okay.
Feels good. Like feels like in a good spot to me.
But he was saying that because of this move, you guys aren't, both of you aren't settled yet. And I'm hearing that you need to work on the house together
Hmm.
to make it a home for both of you. But you, in other words, while he's at school, you go and do the work on the house and get it all done when he comes back. No, you need to do it together as a team because you're a team. Okay. I hope that helps. All right. Okay.
Good job, Letitia.
Yeah, you're doing great. Just keep doing what you're doing. But love yourself more. Okay. All right.
Do you want to make Jennifer our last one?
I guess so. We're making Jennifer the last one. But yeah. And then hang on, Letitia, if your son's there, we're gonna play the birthday song for him in a little bit.
He's very spoiled.
He's very spoiled. Is that what she said? Well, he needs to work. Both of you need to work on the house together. Make it a home. Wanting to know if I could get a message. What kind of message are you looking for? Just highest and greatest or good or what?
If you get a burning question, Jennifer, that could give us a target to aim at here. Or are you brave enough to get what they give you?
If you trust and accept, that's
You're welcome, Letitia. Have fun out there.
yes, thank you. Love and light. Thank you.
Jennifer. No, Jennifer Williams.
Are you still here, Jennifer?
Who's the man behind you? I don't know if he's physical or there's somebody tall and thin standing behind you on your left shoulder.
Mother side?
Sort of like I'm hearing the word overseer.
Oh, okay.
Would that
It's
be
a message from spirit. Okay.
guardian?
Yeah. Overseer. That would be Ted called mine the other day. What?
He's tired of beating her over the head. She's not listening.
Ooh.
And that's being said affectionately. Guided thoughts. Okay, you got to tune in. You're getting thoughts, but you're not paying attention to them. And they're trying to nudge you gently. I love those guided thoughts. For instance, I have these herbs and vitamins and stuff on my kitchen window over my sink. And on a given day, I walk up and I realize my eyes are looking at this particular bottle, which tells me, okay, that's what I should take today. A better example, I'm driving in my truck one day, and all of a sudden, I look down at my oil gauge, and I have no oil pressure on my engine.
Ooh.
I never look at my oil gauge. Never, ever. I have no reason to. But on this day, just something took my head and I went, oh! And I reacted and took care of it. My point being, if we aren't aware of those guided thoughts, we're hit with them all the time. Once you're sensitive to them,
Yeah.
You know, it's like an itch. You scratch and you don't realize it's an itch, but now you feel the itch and, oh, it's itching. And now I'm going to itch it. There's a difference in just being aware. So what I'm getting at is I want you to turn into those guided thought. Every little subtle thought you can register, pay attention to it and play with it, because he's poking you. It's like the kid in the back seat. Are we there yet? Are we there yet? Are we there yet? So hang on to those guided messages. Do we have enough to even bring Gabe in on here? How many are out there?
Yes, we have 8 people.
8 people. Well, we
Still.
could close it out with Gabe and be done. You want
I
to
hope it
commercial?
helps you, Jennifer. Let's see. Anything else I need to tap into? Oh, I'm a little nauseous. That's coming from you, Jennifer. Are we speaking to Jennifer right now?
Still,
Yeah,
yeah.
Jennifer. Okay, so wow. I'm a little nauseous. Why am I nauseous? Well, good news, you're not pregnant. At least that's what they're saying. I don't know if that's good, but I'm nauseous. That's the first question I ask. They make me nauseous because I don't get nauseous anymore. I'm just saying. No, you're having problems in your solar plexus. Cleansing, cleansing, cleansing. So when it comes to solar plexus and cleansing, food comes to mind. Yellow, that means bananas, lemons, stuff like that. Anything yellow will help cleanse it. Something about lemon. Do you like lemonade? And I don't know where you're at, Jennifer, but I know we still have a lot of decent lemons here, but I don't know if you can get a hold of lemons, but something about lemonade. You need to drink some lemonade to help you cleanse it. And also, it'll help with the acidity in your stomach, too. Peace.
Yes, I do. I
Oh,
love
good.
lemonade.
Well, have you had any lately? I'm hearing no, but she knows better than I do. I know. Anyway, not a whole lot because you don't want to put a whole lot of sugar in it. You want it more lemon than aid. No, I have not. Yes. And it is a comfort beverage for you. It is something you love. So you've been depriving yourself of this and your body wants it. It's a diuretic, but not as bad as tea.
Tea worse.
Yeah, tea's worse. It goes anyway. And if you like Palmer's, Arnold Palmer's with lemonade and tea,
Double whammy.
Yeah, but it's not. It doesn't seem to cause as much mess with your stomach or cleanse. Well, it does cleanse you out, but not quite as fast as tea does. But anyway, okay. I'm glad that helps, and you are definitely welcome. We thank you for coming in, and I'm going to go to commercials before Gabe comes in. Okay, here we go. First is happy birthday to the 15-year-old on Monday.
Oh.
Happy birthday to ya. Happy birthday. Happy birthday to ya.
You're a paper airplane and I'm a 747. Don't you ever think you're anything like me just because you can fly a little.
Hey, Julie? You still on?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Hi, we're back. Run real quick ending here and we will be on our way, but they are coming in. We wish to welcome you all to our energetic session today. This has been a pleasure for us to be part of, and we truly enjoy the connection that we are able to present to you. It fuels us. It fuels us and gives us purpose, of course. Your purpose gives us purpose, and we're anxious to engage and blend and guide you in any sense that we can. Welcoming also, be aware of the 1111 Eve that Julie has spoken of. And there is much energy, shall we say, a swirl, what's they're trying to come up with. Anyway, it's zooming around you and it's baiting you, whether you're conscious of it or not. Listen to the guided thoughts spoken of earlier and continue to tune in on any level that you are aware of. There's always another level to access. This has been a grand day. Much information has been imparted, and we once again emphasize our joy in being able to connect with you all. Blessings to you all. Same time, same station next week. Ta-da.
Wow. Thank you all for coming in. And we hope we've been encouragement to you guys. And we are a community. Each person who comes in is part of our community. And as Gabriel said, there's swirls of energy around you. Embrace them. Accept them. Know that they are there to help. All right. And thank you so much. Any last parting words?
That's it. Go be happy.
And enjoy. Have a great weekend, everybody.